Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Eddie Marcus here. I finding it difficult to sleep, so you're on my mind. And I'm thinking, why is it so complicated for humanity to change, to be better than we are? I've so many years have been spent, so many thoughts have been had, and ideas rolling from those thoughts, spoken to no effect. Why? What is it? And for some strange reason this morning, the thoughts crossed my mind in response to the question that it referenced something in the Bible. On the day that you violate my rules, my regulations, the day that you do what I say, do not do, the day that you dare to eat from that tree is the day that you will surely die. And someone said, or some things, or the thought was, you will not surely die. And the challenge became, what do? Do you go with the original idea, which now is a choice, or do you exercise the new idea, which in itself is a choice? Well, exercising the new idea is the choice that you will surely die as a result of. But if you still see yourself as you were before making that move, I guess nothing changed, so I won. So says the new choice. So what I was getting this morning is that the reason that we can't see the message of love is because we're dead. We're as dead as people in the graveyard. People in the graveyard have no effect on the life outside here. And the life that we are living in our bodies across the world today is having no effect whatsoever on true life. We are as dead to true life as those are in the grave to this. In true life, it is understood in true life that everything, all of this earth, speaking to us, is like a house. And that all of the people on this house, in this house, are a family. And the different parts of the earth where we might live represents the various rooms, a mansion that exists within this house. And everywhere that human beings are, there is something that moves them, motivates them, gives them a reason to dream something they want to do, which is their careers. Burning because their career is a participation in the process of creating the magnificent, wonderful house. The house that shines on the hill. Everybody got something to do and they love it. You don't have to make them wash dishes. They wash dishes because they need some clean spots to eat what they fit to eat now, because it's coming. My. And everything is good. Everything is right on time. And all of the careers are designed in such a way that they meet the common needs that people need in order to cause a manifestation of their imaginations, their dreams and aspirations as we walk into the future every day. Brand new stuff. And we live in peace. We're prosperous. We're free joyous and happily, and we living in our dreams. Where is that happening? Everything that you want, you need, you desire is right there at your hand. In this beautiful house, and ain't nothing suffering. There's no leaky roof. There are no mice running around. There are no rats, what they call them other things, squirrels, all in your roof. Everything is immaculate. It's laid down fantastic. It is fine. No potholes in the streets. We have to lock up anything. There are no abortions. You know why there are no abortions? Because people are too busy living, got things to do. And when a baby isn't, it is because it's planned. Don't need no law. Just need to live. And so when I come to you, ladies and gentlemen, for 40 years, and I talk to you about a life without lying, without cheating, without stealing, without hatred, without racism, without bigotry, I realize that we have been brought up dead, focusing on gold. We think that gold is important. Why? Because we got more rocks than gold. Its structure is different. It does different things. Who named it and put some importance on it? I mean, we did. What importance that we put on it? Money. Why? Because it's the most important thing in this life. In this dead life, money is the most important thing. Yes. And the message that I bring, the message that others bring, the message of life is about waking up. It's about being woke. For those who don't know what woke means, woke means waking up from the darkness. Woke means waking up from the lies. You know, let me give you an example. In the United States of America, down in certain parts of the South, they want to change the way history reveals itself. They want to ignore slavery that they engaged in. They want to act like it didn't happen. Act like it didn't happen. Everybody knows that it will repeat itself. And when it comes back sometime in the future, it'll be like it already happened before. But people will say, no, it hasn't. Therein. But if you weren't slaves, nobody could put you into that position of being a slave. If you weren't considered yourself a master superior to all that God has done in this world, because in this world you are God. If that weren't true, all of this, but this is true. And this is the world of darkness. This is the world of death. This is the world where you got billionaires and trillionaires. Well, I don't know about the trillionaires, but put a few of them together, you have trillionaires. And they're all reaching, trying to get there. Making toys to go up in outer space when they can only do nothing but float around and come back. And they did it, and others can't. And they get power over other people in the darkness because people in the darkness look up to this as being something. And they listen to these people. And what people do you have up front? Your major ones are liars. They're deceivers. They promote the whole system of death. And they're ready to kill anybody that stands up against it, which seems to be the price that one must pay to be free. It seems to be the price that one must pay to walk into life out of this death. And this is death. Walk down the street, see how much love you see. Go over here and see how much compassion and excitement that you see people feeling one for another. A house full, all of the rooms filled. Everybody has responsibilities that they love to do, and they're doing it, and everybody sees. It's a mansion. It's a mansion. And what we have in the world, over in Ukraine, invaded by a demon, trying to kill everybody over there, take over to be the boss. Over in the United States of America, you got a group of people who weren't raised right. They were just in this darkness. They were at the rock bottom. They learned to hate and be racist, and they want to get guns and kill everybody. All of that stuff happens when you're dead. And you're bound by that. Even if you don't put the gun up and shoot, you keep your mouth closed. Or if you speak, that's all you do, speak. You're not going to do anything other. And it continues. But the door that's open to freedom means standing up. Why? Because you woke. I want to thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I just couldn't lay there trying to sleep, knowing that when I went to bed, the pain and suffering all across this world, people were engaged in it. Whether they had floods in California, whether they had mass shootings in other places, it exists. And when I wake up, when we wake up, those things are going to continue to exist. Nothing's going to happen to have changed any of that. Passing a law and a legislation means that you don't really want to change it. Because all of that, everything that's being tried, it's stuff that's allowed in the life of death. And it hurts. It hurts because I've seen the miracles. I know there's a God. I know that there is love. I stand here because of that love being expressed from the God that created me to you. That the same love that I have been given is the same love that is prepared for you if you will accept it. Thank you.